Slowly going to come down to the floor. So take your time to come down to kneel. We're going to go to a little hip opener here. So you're going to step your right foot forwards, big stride forwards, and you're just gently going to press your hips forwards here. Reaching both hands up as high as you can. Open the chest, try and look towards the ceiling. Good, reaching them arms up and forwards and bringing the hands to the inside of your right leg. Good. Okay, so from here I'm going to open my right arm up towards the ceiling into a rotation. If you can, reach in this right arm behind you, trying to look to the back wall. Option here, either staying in this position, or if you feel like you've got more of a stretch, you're going to lift your back foot to your hand. So if you can take hold of the foot, great. If not, obviously just keep it on the floor and hold the rotation. Good. Slowly releasing the foot, releasing your hand back to the floor. From here, you're going to pull your hips back, trying to straighten your front leg and reaching them arms forwards as far as you can. So really pull your hips back and flexing this front foot. Good, and pressing forwards. If you feel from here you've got a little bit more movement through your hips, you're going to see now if you can bring your elbows towards the ground. Obviously, don't worry if you can't, just stay as low with the body as you can. Good, back to the hands, and then from there just pushing yourself back up to kneel. Changing the legs. So this right foot's going to step back and then we're going to change over. So big stride forwards with your left leg. You're going to press your hips forwards into that lunge. Reaching both arms up, lift the chest, try and look to the ceiling. Good. Reaching the arms forwards and bringing the hands down to the inside of this front foot. Good, so hold in there. Good, we add the rotation. So left hand now comes up towards the ceiling, reaching as high as you can. Good, sending the arm behind you to twist towards the back of the room. Good, then if you can, lifting your back foot away to bring it to the hand. Obviously if you can hold the foot, great. If not, just aim for or keep the foot on the floor, either or is fine. And releasing the foot there, bringing the hand back to the middle. From here, keeping your hands flat down, you're going to send your hips back, flexing your front foot, pressing your hips back as far as you can. Good, and pressing forwards. Pressing through your hands to lift and coming back to kneel. Excellent. Okay, so from here next we're going to go into your frog position. So obviously with this we're going to hold it for a little bit of time, see how you feel through it. If you want to move it, give it a move, see what you feel like. So you're going to take your toes out as wide as you feel you can. Toes turn out, knees out, and then from there you're just going to sit back. So think about pushing your bum out behind you. And you're just going to allow your knees to go out as wide as you can. So hold in this stretch here. Good. So really push the weight back. Try and push your bum back towards your feet. So just holding, breathing into the stretch, just allowing the hips to release. Good. See if you can press the hips back a little bit more. Try not to have too much weight forwards on your arms. Very slow to release out, so just nice and slowly rock forwards onto your arms and then bringing your knees in together. Excellent. Okay, so from here, guys, you're slowly going to roll around onto your bottom, and we're going to do the same stretch now, but we're going to do it seated. So frog position with your feet, toes and heels together, allowing your knees to relax out to the sides. Taking a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're just going to roll forwards, forehead towards your feet, and just allowing your body to relax over the legs. Good. Slowly rolling back to seated, we extend the right leg forwards. You're going to take a deep breath in, reaching tall. Exhale, keeping the right knee straight. Both hands are coming down towards the foot. Make sure it's not just your right arm, so shoulders are square to the hips and reaching over this right leg. Good. Slowly rolling back to seated, and we're going to switch that over. So drawing this right leg in, you're going to send your left leg out. Straighten the knee, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, reaching past the foot. So reaching as far forwards as you can with both hands and releasing over at the bottom. And slowly coming back to seated. Excellent. Okay, so from here we're going to come into a straddle stretch. So we're going to take the feet out as wide as you feel you can. Okay, so once the legs are wide, you're going to take your hands behind your back. You're going to lift your hips up and try and slide yourself forwards a little bit more. So you want to be feeling a stretch here. Knees and toes staying up towards the ceiling, and you're seated as high as you can. So if you need to, place your hands behind your back to keep your body nice and upright. Obviously, if you are a little bit more flexible, you can take the hands away. We're going to start to walk the hands forward, and you're just going to bring yourself down as far as you feel you can. So obviously the first thing would be to bring the hands in front, then the elbows, and then gradually working out so the arms are straight. Okay, just taking it to your own level and where you feel you can hold that stretch. So once you're there, breathing into the stretch, releasing over at the bottom. Good. Good. Slowly walking yourself all the way back to the top, and from here you're going to twist both of your shoulders. So twisting through your waist towards your right foot, you're going to reach down your right leg, reaching towards the toes. Bringing yourself up to twist over towards the left. Both shoulders twist, reaching down the leg towards the foot, holding where you can. Good, and coming back to the middle there. Excellent, guys. Okay, so very, very slowly, bringing your legs in. Don't rush to bring the feet in. And then from there, we're going to go back over to the chest. So just take your time to come back to kneeling. We're going to, from here, come into a quad stretch. Now, two different options. If you feel this is a little bit too intense, we can come to a standing quad stretch as well. That's fine. So, first one we're going to give a go, though. You're going to keep one knee on the floor. You're going to take your foot onto your chair or onto your sofa, anything you've got available that's slightly higher. You're going to step your other foot forwards and you're going to bring your body upright as high as you can. So if your left foot's on the chair, I want you to think about squeezing your left bum cheek, pressing your hip forwards, shoulders back to open the chest. Good. Now from this position here, you're going to reach both of your hands up, interlock your fingers and reach as high as you can. And slow to release the arms there. Very careful to rock forwards to release that back foot. And then we're going to change sides. So second side, you're going to bring your right foot up or your second leg up, depends which one you were on. Other foot comes forwards and then lifting the chest again. Try and keep your bum away from your heel. So if you're sat back here, it's because you're not tilting your pelvis enough. So press your hip away and tuck the hips under. Squeeze your right glute and hold in that quad stretch. Good. And again, reaching up, interlock the fingers, press the hands high. And slow to release out there. Just very careful to release that back foot. And then from there, we're going to press all the way up to stand. Great job, guys. Nice. Okay, so once you come back to the center, we're going to take them feet out as wide as you feel you can. Okay, so knees straight. From here, a deep breath in, reaching as tall as you can. As you exhale, you're going to fall forward, reach the arms wide. If you can, taking hold of the ankles or towards the legs and just allowing yourself to relax to the bottom, feet as wide as you can. Good. Twisting your both hands over towards your right foot. So this left hand comes over. Good, back to the middle and then changing over. So the right hand comes over to the left leg. Good, coming back to the center, and just from here placing your hands down to the floor. If your hands are comfortably on the ground, you then aim to bring your elbows down. If not, just go as low as you feel you can. Good, from here placing the hands down in front, and you're just going to walk your feet in, so heel toes all the way in to bring your feet together. Good, relaxing over the legs and just holding at the bottom there. Good, so from here guys, you're going to start to walk the legs, so you're going to bend your right knee and then you're going to bend your left knee. So one leg straight, one leg's bent. And just nice and slowly moving side to side. Releasing through the glute, through the hamstring, through the hip. Good. Both legs straighten. And from there, slowly rolling up. So soften the knees, connect the belly button in, and just rolling yourself all the way up to the top. Nice and slowly to come back to the top. And then from there, we're going to bring the feet hip distance apart, and we're going to go into your roll down. So finding your neutral posture, chin comes towards the chest, and you're going to roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way down. Just nice and slowly reaching towards the toes, breathing out at the bottom. Breathing in, breathing out. Squeeze the belly button in, rolling yourself all the way back to the top. Nice and slowly, soft knees as you reset through your hips, your ribs, your shoulders and your head. Good, one more time, nice and slowly, just rolling through the back. Good, all the way to the floor as you breathe out. And then again, breath in at the bottom, breathing out, squeeze the abdominals to uncurl. Nice and slowly. Good, standing up nice and tall, you're just going to interlock the fingers, reaching as high as you can. So big stretch through the body. And slow to release there. Excellent work, guys. Good, thank you for joining me, guys. Hopefully see you all soon. Thanks, guys.